Hola amigos, we are going to be taking a look at Solana ecosystem, guys. We will be talking about the price action on Solana, Serum and Radium. Now, Serum is a decentralized exchange based on Solana blockchain, and Radium is a DeFi protocol based on Solana blockchain itself again. So guys, without any ado, the first chart is Solana against USD. Now guys, this one is looking pretty much like what Polkadot did back in the days, back when Polkadot was leaving the $14 ranges, and something like that is exactly being replicated into this price action itself, guys. Solana's price action itself. Now, they are completely different in terms of the fundamental behaviors. Both the crypto assets, they do something different, right? Although, nevertheless, the price action is completely identical, to be honest with you. But guys, does that mean that we're going to be pinpointing out the bottoms and the tops in this asset? Particularly, no. But ever since this breakout right here out of this entire range, we are still trending to the upside. So nothing is wrong with the trend in the 3-day time frame right here, guys. As we are simply looking fine in terms of the structural behavior right here. Price action structure. This is a single wave, guys. This is a single wave. So you cannot really put any bottoms and tops in a single wave when it is still under, let's just say, still under motion, guys. This is a moving train right here, right? So until you actually start trending below the 21 simple on 3-day time frame, your trend would still not be under jeopardy. Your trend would still be to the upside, guys. Now this means that the top is not in. First and foremost, the top is certainly not in, although we could be topping out in these regions somewhere alongside the $50 levels, guys. Am I going to be talking about how we are going to be literally topping out and going to zero from these levels? Probably not. But we could be looking at some consolidation, guys. We could be looking at some range bound behavior, right? Which means that we're probably going to get more time to accumulate Solana if we do. Me personally, yes, I am stacking a huge chunk of Solana. Now, why am I doing that? I feel that the price action behavior, guys, this piece of price action behavior on Solana against USD is quite similar to what Ethereum against USD was happening back in the days, guys, back in 2015 itself. Now, Ethereum started picking up and it went to $1,400 from one single dollar, guys. Now, this is why Solana is yet another Ethereum's competitor, and the way it's picking up and the way the development is happening in the entire ecosystem, guys, is madness. It's certainly going to compete against Ethereum, which means that, yeah, the USD evaluation for Solana is certainly going to go to the upside in the coming days as well, guys. We are seriously in demand for DeFi alternatives against Ethereum, which is why Binance Smart Chain is picking up, which is why Solana blockchain will pick up as well. So now, guys, let's check out some few key Fibonacci areas of interest for this entire range right here. Now you're aligning with your 10.76 extension out of this entire consolidation range, which means that, yeah, you could have a little range bound behavior. Although if you do take this level out, if you do take the $50 levels out on a 3-day closing and opening basis, guys, holy crap, this will most likely continue. This will most likely go for that blow off top move all the way towards 3 digits at $100 per Solana. Now, guys, if we jump onto some daily time frame analysis right here, the previous retest of the 21 simple was a charm right here, as anything below the 21 simple moving average was bought with conviction, and then you started your leg to the upside. Now you're up 2x from this previous, let's just say, retest of the 21 simple moving average, which means that your trend is being guided by this single line right here, guys. One single line defining your trend and the other line supporting your trend. This is what is happening. The small moving average is, well, it's working like a magnet with the price action, whereas your lower band, your lower moving average, 55 moving average, is there to support the bias, right? It's there to support the bias. So until we are losing out on these both moving averages, guys, you do not know when exactly this trend is going to stop, guys. Most likely any down move is going to be an opportunity in the first and foremost go. You really want to start putting lower lows and lower highs for the trend to reverse and get into jeopardy, but until then you're looking completely fine, guys. Now what we can do right here is we can take this entire range right here, the range high and the range low, basically the accumulation range, and we are all right, we are blasting above the 10.76 extension again, guys. Lot of Fibonacci analysis points out towards the fact that we could be looking at some further expansion to the upside back again on Solana. Most likely it will stop somewhere around 3 digits, guys. Now this could happen in the small time frames, and guys, don't get disappointed if you start trending below $40 level again, which brings me to a point that, yes, you can define your risk in intraday and your swing trading behavior in terms of your swing trading positions below the $40 levels on a daily closing and an opening basis. Now if you start losing out on the $40 levels, why is Ethereum here? Oh, did I press the, okay, my bad, guys, just just a second right here. Right, guys, so if you start trending below the $40 levels on a daily opening and a closing basis, this would mean that most likely you did put let's say interim top onto these levels, and this was aligning perfectly with $50 levels as well. So a lot of reasons right here. But guys, look, you can't simply pinpoint the bottoms and tops, because this is a trend under motion. You do not want to stand in front of a fast moving train, because you'll get wrecked most likely. So basically, you don't want to short it right here. Most likely you would want to sit on the sidelines, wait for the $50 ranges to resolve themselves either to the upside or the downside. If you see 3-day candles closing above $50 levels, guys, most likely we are going to be stopping at 3 digits after that. Most likely that is going to happen, because we are clearing off of most of the significant Fibonacci levels to the upside, guys. Significant things happening on Solana's price action itself. Now, Solana against BTC, we are quite overbought, to be honest with you. Before that, let's just jump onto the RSI as well, guys. Look at this RSI. On the 3-day RSI, we are way up at 90%, guys. Generally, this calls for a little reaccumulation to a little consolidation phase for about a week or so. Well, I think a week would not allow the RSI to reset itself. Most likely for a month, guys. This is when these are the areas on your RSI when you do look for some month-long consolidation, and then you resolve your range to the upside. But guys, you're way up there on RSI. So basically, is that a death sentence? No, I don't think so. It's not death sentence. It's completely fine on these levels. But guys, if you start trending below, if you start trending down on the RSI, it's gonna come hard and retest the 60 levels on RSI, guys, because these levels are quite, in the small time frames, they are quite overbought. Now this is actually overbought, standing at 90 per RSI, guys. This is actually overbought. Like, let's be honest, this is very overbought, right? But here's the crazy thing about crypto markets. Until you violate some key levels to the downside, your trend will not stop. And it will probably go to 3 digits, man. Until then, you can completely manage your risk below the $40 levels. If you start closing daily and 12-hour candles below those levels, most likely it'll come back into consolidation and retest the $30 levels back again. Until then, you're completely fine. Until then, you're going to be moving on with the 21 simple daily moving average, right? Now, guys, Solana against BTC. Let's check that out as well. Crazy trending behavior on Solana against BTC. Now we are looking at some rejection right here, which means that Bitcoin most likely is picking up from these levels to the upside. So which means that USD pairs probably today are going to do good, but the altcoin pairs for the rest of the week are going to catch up, guys. Most likely that's going to happen, right? Okay, so ever since this breakout, we did meet our targets. If I shift the logarithmic charts away, yeah, we did meet our targets to the T. We are quite superseding the targets, guys. We are quite above the targets as well. Now we could be coming back and retesting these areas as this becomes your key risk management areas as well. On to the BTC pair, guys. Now, talk about overextension, talk about this price action. This is simple overextension, guys, to be honest with you. I'm not kidding. I am a long-term Solana bull, man. I'm a complete long-term Solana bull, but as this trend is going to the upside, I do have to be rational when I'm trading this asset. And yes, I have been trading this one. I have been long on Solana since the $14 levels, and I have been, well, let's just say onto the $49, $48 levels. I did consider taking a huge chunk out of my position out of the market, but I quite did not do it. Most likely I'm going to regret it in the coming days. But if the price levels, they do sustain above the $40, holy crap, man, my mic just shit its pants, man. Okay, but if we do start trending below the $40 levels, then yeah, I'm certainly going to regret my decision of not selling out my position. But guys, we are trending to the upside, whereas this is crazy. Calls for a correction, man. This one calls for a correction, right? Now, do you have any divergence on daily time frame? No, you don't have any divergence, which means that until you formulate a bearish divergence, you'll have yet another leg to the upside on to Solana against BTC price action. So which means that just by going with the momentum oscillators, your top on Solana against BTC is not in as well, guys. This is bullish behavior. This is bullish behavior right here. Whereas on the 3-year time frame, which closes in the next 2 days, most likely if you will be closing this one like a, well, let's just say like this, something like this could happen, you would trend to the downside and consolidate further before any expansion to the upside, guys. But on the BTC pair, this looks quite overextended, man. Look, there's just a little inner bear inside of me sitting and telling me every single time, if I'm completely blindly bullish on something, there has to be something wrong about it. There has to be fucking something wrong about it. Because guys, look, this is how it works. When everybody gets bullish, when there is no seller in the market, when there is absolute buying, guys, then there is complete completely buying trend happening for, let's just say, extended about 2 to 3 days. When your first seller starts stepping in, that would cause a catastrophe of all the moves. That would cause a cascading effect into the price action, and it'll just drag the price action down into some key mean moving averages and some key levels, and then we can think about some further upside continuation. Guys, this is what is happening on Solana. This is so blindly bullish, man. This is crazy with the price action right here. Well, to be honest with you, on the first go, I cannot really I cannot see any reason as to why this should be the top, but it's kind of aligning with your 100,000 Satoshi levels completely to the T, guys, and you're backing off from the 100,000 Satoshi levels. So I guess this one is your, let's just say, breakout point as well. Now, if you start trending above 100,000 Satoshis, I think that's going to be yet another 2x in the price action, and we will retest, or not retest, we will test the 200,000 Satoshi levels to the upside, guys. This is an Ethereum's competitor, and it has a completely ever-growing DeFi ecosystem running on top of this, on top of the blockchain itself. So, which means that, yeah, your up moves are going to be really explosive and really expansive. This is why you do not want to put a cap onto some key levels and think that, yeah, this is the fucking market top. No, you can simply go ahead, you can guess that, you can watch the price action to formulate itself onto some key levels, and then you can decide for yourself whether you're looking at some weakness or you're looking at some further potential continuation to the upside, guys. Now, this looks very strong ever since we bullishly engulfed from these levels. Yep, you have been trending to the upside. Do we have any divergence on 4-hour time frame? Not really. You were formulating a bearish divergence from these levels, but you did negate this one right here. But guys, if you lose out on the 60 on the RSI read on the 4-hour time frame, guys, Solana against BTC would get very choppy. Solana against BTC would get choppy. It will start getting choppy, and we would be range bound between these levels right here, right? Solana against BTC is what I'm talking about. Although the USD pairs dynamics are completely different, to be honest with you guys. The volatility is under expansion, which means that look, guys, typically what happens is that when volatility expands from some key levels onto any price action, it generally calls for a little reversal to a consolidation phase. If I just simply talk about the facts and the figures, guys, check this one out. You did put your, well, let's just say you did put your consolidation phase in this entire piece of price action right here, guys, with the volatility expanding, right? And the price action went down, volatility expanded. You did put your consolidation phase for a very long time for another move to the upside. Before that, you did consolidate for a very long time. Then you finally headed up, right? So, guys, it's generally how it works, right? You see volatility expanding onto some reversal points onto a lower high. You reverse your trend right here, guys. All right, volatility was expanding from lows right here. This is why your expansion move was a continuation drive to the upside, right? Whereas this one was coming from the highs, setting in a lower high right here. This is why a volatile expansion happened to the downside. Now, what is happening is that we are currently in a new high, guys. We're in a new high, and your volatility is expanding, which means that, yeah, well, if you pick up a direction from these levels, that would sustain. Now, is this a bearish news? I don't think so. I don't think anything is bearish about this price action right here. But if you lose out on key levels and you start trending below these levels right here, then yeah, you're looking at some potential death and destruction on Solana against BTC, guys. All right. So the next piece of analysis is Serum. Now, this is a DEX. This is the native cryptocurrency from a DEX called Serum. Serum is a high performance DEX built on top of Solana, right? Now, this one really had a bullish piece of price action happening yesterday, and we did move up by, well, quite a significant margin, guys. This was a 100% move to the upside in one single 3-day candle right here. Man, madness for Serum, something which is not as fast as Solana, but slowly but surely trending to the upside is what this one does, right? If we jump onto some daily time frame analysis right here, what do we see right here, guys? Being supported by 50 simple moving average right here. This is how a bottom formulates, guys. This is exactly how a bottom or a consolidation range formulates and finally reverses the trend, guys. This is picture perfect right here, man. And this is from FTX, guys. FTX is the best exchange to trade anything, to be honest with you guys. Like, let's be very honest, I've preferred FTX over anything, guys. Now, if you talk about DeFi farming and all that, now that's a different thing. Now, that's a different ecosystem and a universe altogether. But if you're trading these general price actions, guys, FTX is the highest performance exchange ever, guys. Blazing fast execution. Am I endorsing FTX? No, I'm not endorsing it, guys. This channel is a freaking small channel right here. So if you do want to trade crypto assets, and if you don't want to be having that slippage, and you don't want to have that, let's just say, guys, the more amount of information you have, the more likely you are to fuck up in the markets. Binance has almost 400 trading pairs, man. That's just every shitcoin, every one single shitcoin will be at top, like it'll be outperforming the entire market every single day, which would cause a little psychological damage in terms of your trading as well. If you're new in the space, guys, if you're new in the space, these things, they do affect you. They will affect you. Watching any shitcoin go up 50% and watching your shitcoin not doing anything will affect you. So guys, here's what you have to do. You have to stick to a couple of shitcoins. You have to stick to, let's just say, 1 or 2 or 3 at most, and you have to trade that. Now whatever the fuck they're gonna do, they're gonna go to the upside or the downside. You have to stick to them until you calibrate your brains onto some stability situation, and then you can think of better decisions, guys. Because if you let yourself loose and you let yourself roll out in your own emotions, guys, that's gonna devastate you, and most likely you're gonna make shit decisions. This is just gonna be let's just say a cause and effect in terms of your decision making, guys. It's gonna suck, right? Whereas if you are trading in FTX, guys, it's so precisely made. I mean, look, it's an exchange where I do not feel left out on any asset, where I feel I am in control, because you have limited assets. You don't have, let's just say, bunch of any sort of shitcoin taking place in the market, guys. Look, FTX is highly liquid with less amount of coins, and more industry players are going to pick FTX over Binance, guys. It is as obvious as it can get, guys. Way more professional. FTX is way more professional than any exchange, any crypto exchange. Look, am I going to be shilling my referral link? No. Guys, you can go ahead, you can sign up to FTX just like that, but it would really help this channel grow if you use those referral links down in the description, guys. I'll be leaving the links to the FTX referral link, and if you like the content from this channel, guys, sign up with that link and probably trade on FTX. It's going to help you out in trading these trends in a better way, guys. Try that out. Try this exchange out. It's certainly going to help you out. If you have not been coming out profitably out of, let's just say, Binance or any other shitcoin exchange, most likely trading on FTX would help you out, guys. Because look, you have stablecoin settlement at first. Like, you have simple stablecoin settlement going on any kind of trading pair that you look at, and it's blazing fast, guys. Alright, you can argue about the fact that Binance is blazing fast as well, but guys, look, lot of the UI design which is on FTX is not misleading as well. Now, am I pinpointing out some am I bashing out on Binance? No, guys. Look, I have referral links down to Binance as well in the description. Trade on the exchange that you like. For me personally, as a trader, I feel that FTX as an exchange has really outperformed every exchange, guys. I'm coming from 2017 and 16 trading environments where there was nothing, guys. Having an exchange like FTX in these days is like a dream, guys. Actually, I used to dream about such kind of exchange back in the good old days. Like, something like FTX could actually come into fruition, and we could have some blazing fast freaking settlements on stable coins itself, and then, guys, we can just maybe rationalize our income or something like that. So, guys, FTX is actually doing everything, man. FTX is just, it's built for trader. It's built by traders, guys. This is why most of the understanding, it lies in the fundamental building team, guys. The team which actually built the entire exchange, SBF. All of them are traders themselves. They understand the trading dynamics and the trading behavior itself. So, guys, they are interested in, let's just say, expanding their ecosystem. So, all right, I'm gonna just shut the fuck up right here, man. This was a lot of ramble about FTX, guys. Just trust me on that one. FTX is better than most of the cryptocurrency exchanges. If you are dealing with swing trading actions, and if you're intraday trading as well, choose FTX over anything. It's gonna help you out, guys. Now, what are we looking at right here? Now, this is another, well, not another pattern, but this is the pattern which we are looking at again and again on most of the crypto assets, guys. Check this one out. You box out in a range for a very long time, and then you, with any conviction, move to the upside, with any conviction, break out to the upside. This will likely sustain, man. This will likely sustain. Now, Serum against USD is poised for a good breakout move to the upside. Now, first and foremost, target is almost there, guys, at $15 levels. Now, it could take a lot of time at $15 levels. It could get consolidated. It could consolidate. It could get reaccumulated onto those levels. But, guys, now, if we simply expand this entire range in terms of Fibonacci analysis and we take the high side and the lower side right here, you're dealing with 618 right here. This is why you can see some profit taking, guys. This is why bots and algorithms will take profits on these levels. This is why if you are breaking out of a range, your first target, your first profit taking behavior will happen somewhere alongside the 1.618, guys. It's as simple as it can get. And you'll probably stop scratching your head as to why did the fucking price action stop onto some key levels. It is because a lot of algorithms are driving their profit taking levels at the 1.618 extension. Now if you clear this one on a daily closing basis, you'll be talking about 2.618 standing at 15, aligning perfectly with your $15 levels, right? But ultimate target being 10.764 at $46 per serum. Now guys, serum has a lot more supply. If you simply compare this one with Solana in terms of supply, serum has a lot more supply than Solana. This is why the price action would take some time. Slowly but surely it'll go to the upside, right? As serum DEX is actually catching up the liquidity. Let's just say the amount of trading happening on Serum DEX is on an exponential rise as well, guys. I hope you're well aware of the Solana ecosystem, guys. Solana ecosystem is a potential candidate for future DeFi, man. I'm not even kidding. Look, I do feel I am biased towards this entire ecosystem only because this is the only DeFi ecosystem which I've used the most is Solana, guys. To be honest with you, it is Solana. I've certainly used a lot of Pancake. I've used a lot of Uniswap. Holy crap, man. I used Uniswap for 4 months. I provided liquidity for a very long time over there. But guys, things, they just keep on getting more and more efficient. And it looks to me like Pancake is the second coming. And now Solana DeFi ecosystem, Radium, guys. Radium, we'll be taking a look at Radium pretty soon. They're catching up again. Look, I just used the Hindi word right here. Look, guys, the thing is that the more and more competition is going to be arising in the DeFi space, the more and more better performing alternatives with less and less fees are going to catch up, guys. Solana ecosystem, it barely has any kind of fees. Just to be honest with you, it has nothing in terms of fees, right? All right. Okay. Wait. I was looking at some now. Okay, the 4-day time frame analysis is good as well. We're accumulating off the 21 simple and we're trending with the 200 with the 21 simple. It looks fine on the 4-day analysis as well. Why am I looking at that? I don't know. Okay, 4-hour time frame looking completely fine, guys. You know the drill right here. Once you take the 1.61 extension on a 4-hour and a 4-hour opening and a closing basis right here, I don't think you're going to be stopping until your 2.61 extension right here, guys. As let's just check out this price action target as well. You could argue about the fact that this could be a continuation inverted head and shoulder right here, and the breakout targets. Well, guys, you have met the breakout target. It was aligning with the 12-hour levels. You fell a bit short of it, not quite short of it, but a bit short of it right here. But let's just say you have met your target. So which means that until you are reclaiming the 618 extension, 1.61 extension onto these levels right here, Serum would be consolidating into this zone right here before a further continuation drive to the upside. Now your risk management stays below this level right here, guys. We are dealing with a fresh new breakout. This is why your risk management range is going to be really wide, right? Really wide. So manage your exposure and margin nicely if you are going to be trading Serum against BTC. Let's just check that out as well, guys. This video is turning out to be really big, man. Holy crap, yeah. I ramble so much, man. I got to cut loose of this habit right here. It's not good. Rambling is not good for life. Okay, but I guess there is some information in my ramble, right? Hit that like if you do feel like that. I would ramble further. all right, guys. So what we are dealing with is a good... I like this thick trend line, man. Why did I do this before? It's looking good. All right. So you are dealing with another low which just got formulated, guys. In terms of BTC price action, you could be topping out here, guys, as every bullish engulf candle is a first and a foremost sell after the closure right here on Serum. Pretty funny looking price action, but guys, you did set up another low which was higher than your previous lows, man. You start your trend right here, you set your low right here, you set another low right here, you set your low right here, right? So this means that you are perfectly fine in terms of trending against the BTC pair right here, guys. And you can simply argue about the fact that you are trending in a channel. If you take this channel to the upside, I don't think you will be stopping all the way until the previous all-time high on the BTC pair itself, which is aligning with 31,000 Satoshis onto these levels. Now if you talk about an up move from these levels, it's going to be about a 72% upside, right? But guys, this is why this is going to be a very very difficult trade if you're going to be going ahead with this one, is because we have expanded already, guys. Most likely the train is gone. Most likely your potential lowest risk reward opportunity is gone, and most likely if you're trading these one in small time frames, your profit taking would start taking place on these levels, right, guys? This one also got resolved to the upside. This looks like an inverted katora right here, inverted cup and handle, guys. Not inverted, normal regular cup and handle right here, and inverted head and shoulder, which is all to the upside with crazy volatility expansion. You're still expanding, you're still trending until you get red line in the volatility. I don't think you're going to be putting on some macro top, although your 4-hour RSI is quite up there, man, which means that you could be consolidating. You'll be coming back, and most likely you will test these levels in the first and the foremost go. It'll get picked up. So watch for this level as a potential retest and a potential, let's just say, up move coming from this level right here, and then you could trade this one, guys. Any asset which is highly liquid in terms of intraday basis, guys, you can trade that. If you are not dealing with a liquid asset, most likely you'll get fucked in the slippage itself, so that's not really quite worth it, right? Whereas Serum is a liquid asset, right? Is quite liquid on Binance as well. Now you can trade Serum on Serum against BTC on Binance. It's not on FTX. On FTX, you can go ahead and trade Serum against USD, as most of the people are looking at, let's just say, profit and losses in USD. Guys, time has really come to calculate your PNL in BTC or Ethereum, man. I'm going to be talking about these things in the coming videos, but it's just one thing that you got to keep up your head. All right, guys, the next candidate we have is Radium. Now this is a DeFi protocol. I did talk about Radium onto these levels, and I was talking about the fact that we could potentially be breaking out of this level right here. But guys, this was a failed breakout, right? If any breakout fails to the upside, you will be having a potentially devastating move to the downside, to the mean areas, to the mean levels of support right here. This one aligned perfectly with this support right here, and it got picked up with a lot of conviction, guys. And this one is, well, let's just say it's trending to the upside. Now 3-day has zero amount of data. This is why we will be basing our analysis on some smaller time frames, right? So pretty clear on these levels to the downside. On to the upside, you're pretty clear with this level right here. It's a pretty neat looking level out, and this one being the most significant right here. We're dealing with this one right here, guys. This is the previous all-time high. If you start trending above this one right here on a daily opening and a closing basis, Radium will pick up from these levels, guys. And trust me when I say this, Radium is one of the DEX which is really fast, man. Is Radium a DEX? Yeah, Radium is a DEX. It's a DEX aggregator as well. Radium is a liquidity mining farm as well, guys, and you can stake your LPs also over there. So all right, it's a DeFi. It's a DeFi protocol, right? It's a very neat looking, high performance, and holy cow, guys, go ahead and test this DEX. Go ahead and check out Radium. Use it for yourself, guys. Blazing fast, man. Holy crap. Something like that would be a dream for Ethereum blockchain users, to be honest with you, man. Does that mean that I'm bearish on Ethereum? No, hell no. This just means that there are better alternatives, and Radium is just fast as fuck, man. You can compare this one with Pancake Swap as well, guys. This is 10 times faster than Pancake. I can't believe I'm saying that. When I looked at how fast the transactions are happening on Pancake Swap, I was actually taken aback. And now I'm looking at Radium. Holy cow, man. This is just, I can't stop using the word holy and holy shit. And guys, you know that, like, if you test this entire platform out yourself, and if you have been using DeFi for the previous, let's just say, past months, just check this out, guys. Check out Radium, guys. It's blazing fast. Am I endorsing that one? No. Am I getting anything out of shilling this exchange? No, I'm not getting anything. But I just want you guys to enjoy the best possible technology which is existing out there in the DeFi space as a whole, guys. And trust me, according to my analysis and whatever I've figured out in terms of numbers and in terms of how the facts and figures are actually formulating themselves up, guys, it's great. It's good. Radium is a great. It's a fine DeFi protocol, guys. It's fine. It's very fast. It's blazing fast, right? So on to the price action itself. If you do start trending above the $12.5 levels, guys, on a daily closing basis, guys, this would be on a blue sky breakout. Now guess what is happening right here. Now you are breaking out of the blue sky range. You will be getting into a blue sky range after this triangle kind of price action accumulation right here, which would mean that your expansion to the upside will be legendary. Would it be legendary? Would it be a 10x move? Could be, could not be as well, guys. Your risk management is quite far, to be honest with you. Your risk management is standing at $7.2 levels, right? Now you lose hold on the $7.2 levels, that would mean that it'll come back down, test these levels, guys. That would be really catastrophic, right? But until then, you're fine. Your immediate risk management is going to be standing at the $11.2 levels, and your ultimate risk management will be standing at $7.2, 11.2 and 7.2 key levels of support. Until then, it looks to me like most likely you will trend above the $12.5 levels, and you'll head to the upside, guys. On the 4-hour time frame, the momentum oscillators would be looking fine as well. The TSI is completely crossed to the upside. The RSI is trending above the 60 ticker, which means that this move to the upside, this breakout to the upside is quite real. Well, you're way up there. You could be wanting for some consolidation in the small time frames like the 4-hour. This is why you could get accumulated with the $11.2 levels, and then eventually pick to the upside back again and start trending like that again. Alright, guys, looking completely fine. Now, do we have Ray against BTC anywhere? Ray against Ethereum anywhere? No, it's just Ray against USD, guys. This is why the entire price action behavior is just going to be dependent on only Ray. Alright, guys. Alright. So let me know down in the comments if you've used Radium, or if you're willing to use Radium. If you use this exchange, use this one. Come back down in the comments, let me know your experience. And guys, this is just crazy according to me. I mean, the way this exchange works is mad. It's very fast, especially if you're involved in DeFi farming and all that, right? Alright, guys, I'll be winding up this video right here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one pretty soon. Bye for now.